You don't have a boss when you freelance. That is true, but also not true. It's true in that you don't have one individual supervisor overseeing your work, ensuring when you work, how you work, what types of projects you work on, the way you communicate with others, the way you approach a project. You get the oversight and control of how you operate as a freelancer. So that is definitely a upside, a perk, and one of the big reasons a lot of folks try to dive into and do dive into freelancing. But it's not that you don't have any oversight whatsoever. In fact, when you have clients, they are in fact a boss of sorts. They are in fact the person that is going to hold you accountable to delivering on your contractual promises in order for them to go forward with paying you. So in many ways, you might have 4 clients, and that means you have 4 mini bosses, right? Where they're not really concerned at what time of the day you're starting the project or how you deliver it. They just want the final output that you've agreed upon to be high quality and what you promise you deliver. So yes, you don't have a boss when freelancing, and you get to design what your work life as a freelancer looks like, which is really fun at times, stressful sometimes, but for the most part, it's really creatively fulfilling, especially as someone who's been freelancing for 12 years. But that doesn't mean you have no bosses. You just have different stakeholders at different organizations that you have to be accountable to in order to get paid, in order to make them happy so that your career can continue forward. And that's all about relationship building, setting expectations, delivering high quality work. So yes, you no longer have a boss when you freelance, but in fact, you move on to having a lot of smaller bosses with various levels of impact on how you operate as a freelancer.